Good evening everyone, welcome to another tournament stream on a top 4 EU. Yeah, day 2 of 3 in total. We're getting closer to having our final participants. So far, we did have some games of Aqua, APA, Rejects and EG, and EG already dropped out of the tournament. EG is the first one to get out and drop out of this, and we're still having APA in the lower bracket, we are having Rejects and Aqua in the upper bracket. Meaning that Aqua versus Rejects, this will be the first game that we are seeing today. The winner of those will already head straight into the grand final, which will be then streamed tomorrow on the official WoT Blitz stream or channel, and commented by myself as well. I'm happy about that. And also we do have the second game of the day then, which will be the losing team of Aqua versus Rejects playing against APA, as APA already is in the lower bracket. So APA on the last live will have to just try hard a lot more still in order to stay in the tournament. So all or nothing for them now. And yeah, so that's the current stance here. We will see how it's going. Aqua vs Rejects is definitely the most interesting game, first of all, because I kind of expect those two to get into the finals still. But also API still has a very solid chance. They might still get it, but for them it's a lot closer. And if I'm honest, I did not feel like they were in top form yesterday. They still managed to win against EG. But they lagged a little bit behind from what we knew of them in the previous season. So I would be very interested to see how they are going to adjust now, if they can adjust and play some better games still and live up to their former level, which has won them 3 seasons in a row already. Very much possible that they can still win today and get into the grand finals then. So I'm just quickly having to log into my Blitz account. And yeah, right, we can see a lot of people already on the chat here. Welcome everyone. A lot of Russian again on the chat, privyet. But I don't speak Russian, and mods do not speak Russian as well, so говорите по-английски, пожалуйста. Would be really nice if you managed to speak English, just so everyone could understand here. Okay, I got a tournament room invite, cannot show you the teams just yet. Another thing I want to mention here is that right now I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well, while usually my streams are all on Twitch only. So if you're just enjoying the show today and just feel like sticking around for a while still for other streams, which are happening on a regular basis, then have a look at the description of the YouTube channel there, or the YouTube video stream, and you can also leave a follow on Twitch. On YouTube it is only for videos here, for me at least. Apart from that, this stream is getting rewards. For sure, it is an official stream, and you will get the rewards only if you are watching via the portal. So just log in then on the WoT Blitz portal, where you can then get or watch the stream with the rewards. I might actually still put it onto the chat or stream description. No, I can just put it in here. I don't know if I can actually pin messages like this. No. Never mind. Let's just post it here. Maybe some mod can also... I don't know if mods can pin messages. Would be great, because I cannot right now. I would have to open it on the website. Well, a lot of people here already. Nice to see you all. What am I seeing there? I can show you the room right now. And I'm seeing something very interesting. No. No way. Aqua going for fully 100. I have not seen a single E100 in this whole tournament just yet. And there, oh, some of them unreadied again. They're still switching tanks. Don't tell me you're going for an E100 lineup. On 183, I mean, they did just almost pull this off on Middleburg yesterday with VK72s and a 183. Okay, they're switching tanks still. Rejects is ready already. So Rejects is playing with a Badger. They're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Streetswagen K, the pay-to-win OP tank of the season. Also an AMX M4, so actually we are seeing a full premium / collector lineup here for Rejects. With a ton of DPM. The only tank not having the most DPM is actually the AMX M4. Yet it does have super heavy amount of hit points with 2,800 hit points or 2,850, something like that. And has the tungsten shells, so really it is a great tank as well, and is seen quite often here in this season, in this meta right now. Aqua now readied up with triple Streetswagen, double AMX 50B, 1-1B, and a Sheridan for Port Bay, by the way. And we are heading into the first match. Let's go. Port Bay, a map that is often played for the seaside for Mesa Bro situations, but also in tournaments, especially AB, is also not rarely seen. Apply for the caps here. And potentially also some climb onto this hill over here. Something like that may happen. But not on this game. Rejects just heading out to sea. So is Aqua. Sheridan climbing up here. Being first, maybe getting shot. Almost putting out a shot. But bouncing off with the Streetwagen. Sheridan is in a good position. Playmaker already going for him, but losing a lot of hit points. And AMX 50B is rolling in here with a full clip loaded. Also the second AMX, and there he goes. First kill for APA, not APA, Aqua already. Rejects lost the tank, and also the AMX 50B just got killed here. As Aqua is really getting aggressive here on the Rejects, guys. Both of the teams playing super aggressively. Ghosty here in the 1-1B, also down to a one-shot, getting killed by Scorpion Dago. Gun advantage to Rejects right now on the red side here, as it is still very close, but the Rejects did build up a solid hit point advantage. Despite losing a tank early on, they are having twice hit points right now, getting the second kill, or the next kill as well. Over there we're still seeing that Sheridan on that hill, but he is not really able to do too much. He does not have the DPM and cannot really put out a lot of shots too reliably. Still tries another hit here, gets a shot in actually, but the AMX M4 punishes him quite badly. And Sheridan still gets killed here by Tourney. Tourney also gets taken out, and that's the next Streetswagen here. Last one. Rejects actually winning, despite the 50Bs working out quite nicely at the start. Clipping a tank early on, but then the 50Bs had pretty bad DPM. No armor at all, and we're standing in the open. We could see both of these 50Bs here just not dealing a lot of damage. Just 1k, 1.5k, that's basically one clip, I believe. Yep, 4 shots only, and in that regard, it was not too great for them. Although also Playmaker on the left side here really suffered. It was still a very good counter push by Rejects, and just finding these AMXs to their front was offering a good opportunity for a kill there. Okay, let's adjust the score. Rejects won the first battle. Sorry, at the start of the game here, I was confusing the clan tags a little bit. Rejects, APA, Aqua. Aqua API, that's also sounding so similar. I don't know. It's still different, but nah. Warm up. Alright, next game will be Port Bay once more. And we are seeing a Concept 1B on Reject side this time. A lot of Streetswagens again and an IS-7. So another premium tank here with a Concept, yet one factory tank. Hey! On Aqua's side, we are seeing full premium lineup once more with 4 Streetswagens, double 121B and an AMX M4. So clearly mobility advantage for Aqua, yet they're going to have less hit points. The 121B is also sometimes struggling against these Streetswagens because of just not having the hit points, and Streetswagens are really strong at pushing out mediums as they're almost as fast as them.
Let's go.
And we are going up, seeing teams probably moving both to the seaside once more. No. Aqua actually heading into the city. And Rejects going in with a speed boost pulled off here. Soon about to take that C cap, but they will have the cap disadvantage, as Aqua is already in that B cap with 3 tanks right now. No one there to decap them. Also base A is possible to take for them right now. They decided to go for the push first. Or wanted to shoot out anyone, potentially punishing base B here. That's why those guys just moved in here without capping base A at the start. And base B is just the most important cap here, because it is really hard to take. It is very exposed. Base A can still be taken later on though. So Aqua does have Cotton here in the middle. Quite isolated, I've got to say. He can get crossfight, but it is of course the case that he is still hidden here and no one knows about him just yet. Rejects make their way forward, having 2 tanks in the back here. Very isolated. But Aqua has no clue about that. They have spotted them, but they also want to stay unspotted here, waiting for Rejects to potentially counter push into their spawn. But that's absolutely not what Rejects is doing here. They're actually moving forwards all the way towards base A with 5 tanks here. They're not going for the caps. Cobham now spotted. Might take a lot of hits here. Only 2-3 shots connecting. He does have a big shot into Punisher. And is still relatively well hidden here behind this little thing here behind this tower. Does have a bit of cover for his lower plate, but is getting focused out heavily. Playmaker right in front of him will definitely have the kill shot in a moment. There we go. Concept 1B on the other side also taking base B back. Base A in the open, possible to take as the push is going on here. Bobby Fischer in bad focus fire has found the bait of Aqua. All of them in spawn, counter pushing Bobby now, getting the kill as well. Guns being even, but there's a second kill for Rejects, picking up the second kill here as they are moving forwards. It is looking good for Rejects. They built up a good hit point advantage already, and they are proceeding with their push. General here in a 1v1 against Tourney, but also Tourney is getting crossfight by Daniel here on that other Streetswagen. Still having some shots, but there's so many tanks of Rejects. While the Aqua team already lost 3 tanks, has 2 down to a 1-shot. General still taking out 1 kill here, but it's now having to hide here, not having any hit points anymore. Next one getting killed. Rejects with 6k hit points on the field still, while the last one standing is General now getting killed as well. And again, we could see some really sneaky gameplay by Rejects, just leaving a bait on one side, just pretending to hold the base or the area there of the C area, but not having anyone there. They are sometimes just doing something that's a little bit counterintuitive, as they are just having multiple baits laid out to different sides. I felt like, as I analyzed the battles a little bit, and it is absolutely working out nicely for them. I think the strategy of rejects here, just having some tanks to either side and then proceeding to push forward what's on the one side together with the bait there, is just not like anything that the others really expect too much. Mostly it's rather just having one bite to the one side and just the whole team on the other, but more passively, or people just moving into the middle area and then pushing the flank. As we could see here on Aqua, that's also what API did on the last season quite successfully. While pushing for one flank only always leaves the option for just losing the map control and not having a lot of tanks available anymore. Oh, Open Josh offline. Coming back online just on time though. So Aqua is fine. Rejects readied up for Vineyards here, the map that is about to get removed quite soon actually. Double TVP and 5 Streetswagen K again. Aqua in the last seconds. Open Josh is also still readying up with a Sheridan, AMX 50B, double 1-1B and triple Streetswagen. I would say with a 50B, I don't know if the 50B is really a good counter for TVPs. I think with a bad accuracy and lack of mobility, then it might struggle a little bit. It cannot be as punchy as a TVP, although it is also very good at putting out some good amount of damage. Rejects heading towards middle C with everyone, but being spotted here by that Sheridan. That's what the Sheridan was there for, but not all of them. Only 2 guys got spotted as the push is proceeding here. Aqua on the other hand, moving into the ruins. Sheridan just pushing out here. 2 shots already connecting, 3 shots. Punisher got tracked as well. Aqua had to give up the caps. But Rejects did not really find any isolated targets either. They have done this push in the past. Or was it them? I think it was TQT who did this push here through the middle. And they were really successful. But AMX 50B is in a bad position here, not having any armor, being right in front of a lot of people here. But Rejects trading not too well, although they're still having the hit point advantage right now. But Com here in a pretty bad spot. Does not have armor, does not have the best position, can get pushed and is just overcommitting here quite a bit. Putting out 2 shots for taking a lot. TVP Bobby Fischer here going for a very sneaky move, going for some crossfire through the bridge. Taking out a gun, and there's the next kill. Now Rejects has the gun advantage, is pushing in and getting the kills here. Proceeds to push onto General, who is also very isolated, cannot run away anymore. But also Slubin, lone hit points, so is Tourney getting crossfire from the other side potentially. No, he is relatively fine here. General will get killed, that's for sure. Rejects taking the 4th gun out of the enemies here from the field, as they're just losing the first one. Only 1 kill so far for Aqua, as Rejects just got the 5th kill already. Next one here, 6th kill, 7th kill will come very soon with a ram kill of Scorpion Jago again, so 80 success. And Rejects absolutely dominating these games here. Absolutely awesome performance by them. I can only just point that out. They are clearly way stronger on these games here and just really putting in tons of aggression. Not really hesitating, not being afraid. And that's a 3-0 already. Rager success offline again here. Oh, not 33. By the way, best of 7. And that means only 1 win is needed for Rejects at this point. Rejects has been absolutely undefeated in his entire tournament, against, at least against the top 8 teams. I don't know for the qualification stage, to be honest. While in the top 8 stage and in a professional tournament, no one was able to defeat them a single time. And I feel like mostly Rejects is also able to go for some more dangerous lineups that are also more reliable. While Aqua is experimenting a little bit more. Maybe not on this game, because we're now having some slightly more solid lineup, although less DPM on Aqua's side. Streetswagen really dominating here every game. Every lineup on this tournament is absolutely crazy. This tank does have a lot of hit points with 2.6k hit points, a ton of DPM that is better than almost any other tank. It does have mobility almost like a medium tank and can just push out anything. The only thing that it does not have is armor, but that can be compensated with some good pushes that do not require the armor at all. Because on these games here, it is not about trading hull down, just about putting out the damage into the right place. For that, it needs to be a tank that can move into the right place at the right time and can be dangerous enough to punish the enemies and does not die too quickly. Well, the Streetswagen is really quite vulnerable. 2.6k hit points almost. That is not far behind any bigger heavy tanks. So for a fast heavy, that's really a lot. Rejects, pushing aggressively towards base A, you're being spotted. Also, rate success is spotted. First shot into the AMX 50B, but the main push of Rejects is coming from the other side. They're trying to shoot out the A cap potentially here, but not being too successful as Aqua is just cleverly moving out here and just not taking any shots from the right side. So Rejects not with a best start here, still having 1k hit points more and 2 isolated targets. 2 isolated tanks here, Streetswagen and 50B, who could potentially get pushed onto, but Reject is already putting over to the side here in order to secure their tanks and not allow Aqua too much stuff here. Aqua relocating. Being spotted on the rotation though, and still having a lot of tanks here. And I'm not too sure if this is going to be too healthy for them, because Rejects is starting a push here, with a 50B going in first, taking a lot of hits though, being down to a 1 or 2 shot already, and flopping a couple of shots as well. Nagibator has to hide, now still able to hide, despite being a 1 shot, maybe just going to survive this, as there's a first kill for the Rejects team. Tourney also got killed on the go. Nagibator, Berg Sniper still down to 1 shot, now getting killed here. So guns being even. Hit points in favor of Aqua right now, as we can really not see who's really having the advantage, but Aqua is having the gun advantage right now. Streetswagen here slow in bad focus fire in the middle of a lot of tanks, not going to survive. But there comes a 50B, rolling in here to get a clip into that E5, but soon he will be on a long reload again. He might get the kill of that E5, he surely will get the kill shot from the front in, yet it is still Aqua with a gun advantage. No, actually, again with a gun advantage, Escorpion Doggo just got killed. And only 2 tanks remaining on the field. AMX 50B again on a really long reload time. While the enemies on Aqua's side do have a good DPM advantage. A good attempt here with a push of Rejects. Yet Aqua just really punishing that push. Punishing that AMX 50B. Not giving any chances to Rejects to really make use of their tanks and also the clipping potential of that first AMX. I think that was the main issue here for Rejects. That's the first win to Aqua now. Although, that's, yeah. It was really still looking good for Rejects, to be honest. They were just moving in aggressively, and it looked like they were having good cross-firing options, immediately pulled over to their team on A. But with 2 tanks just really not able to perform here with a 50B, only putting out 2 shots. First one he missed, then he kept 1 shot and had to hide as a 1 shot already. Tourney also surprisingly only connecting 1 shot as he tried to push in. So 2 tanks, actually 3 tanks performing worse than the worst one on Aqua's side. I think the bait of Aqua and the crossfire was just way better here on this game. Also, I'm not too sure. I think the first tanks who got pushed onto the AMX M4 there was still staying unspotted until rejects really pushed into that. Maybe WoT Success does have some connection issues, I don't know. Constantly getting offline again and coming back online. So we're having 3 wins for rejects still. Maybe they can win this on the very next game because they're on a match point right now and only need to win 1 more game. Aqua, on the other hand, just having won the first game, maybe giving them some little boost in motivation, allowing them to focus again and get to another few wins because they definitely need some. But it is not over. It was not over if they were losing the next one, because Aqua still has a second life then in the lower bracket. And we're switching maps to Fort Despair. With the rejects team again going for their beloved lineup of 6 Streetswagen, or 5 Streetswagen, 1 Badger and a AMX M4. I think rejects was the only team who really made good use of that Badger so far. And they were playing it quite often. Open Josh, spotting carefully. Noticing a lot of rejects tanks moving into the corner. So rejects spotted, Aqua already adjusting to the positions. While rejects does not have any information just yet, and Aqua can comfortably take base B. The light tank, nope, not heading towards base C. It's not really needed, but it was definitely possible. WoT Success is rather sitting here, trying to keep the enemy spotted. Shots not connecting though. But the rejects on the rotation, getting tagged here, 1.3k damage into Tourney and another shot. Down to 550 hit points already, so therefore he is a one-shot to the 60 TPs in the middle. Yeah, Aqua playing a lot of 60 TPs this game. Not going for the Streetswagen spam as usual. But also the 60 TP over here lost a lot of hit points already. As Scorpion Drago is being found alone in the corner. General and WoT Success aggressing on him. But they won't have too much of an advantage anymore. They're 2v2 here, getting crossfired from the other side by Nigabacha on the hill with the AMX M4. And it looks like Rejects was putting over into the corner here to counter General and Openjash, who are on the run right now. There's the first kill actually. 60p getting crossfired from the corner, being in the open. There's still an E3 here, who is able to just have some armor and is relatively well held down here. Does not get penetrated too easily, but he's also absolutely trapped here. And it will be only a matter of time until Rejects can potentially farm him down. So right now it is actually again Rejects with a gun advantage. Hit points slightly, just by a very thin margin on side of Aqua. Now actually some big shots into Rejects once more, just increasing the advantage for Aqua. Aqua with a gun disadvantage, but building up on a hit point advantage and also still having one more cap. So Rejects will have to push in sooner or later. And it will be the question whether they are going to be able to push in here, because it does not look like Rejects was really having good advantages here. Again, trading poorly with that AMX M4. Aqua just set up very passively here, punishing the enemies. Maybe Common is just overcommitting a little bit here. Moving into the open. Is there a counter push into the corner? Problem about Aqua is that they are not having much mobility. Punisher getting killed. Where was the kill actually? In the corner there. So guns being even. Hit points though very close to another. But with the big shots of Aqua, things might easily switch around here. Both teams getting another kill. And it is Rejects now moving in for the push here with a Badger, who still has a lot of hit points and does have a good amount of DPM. General is on focus fire, trying to run away, but the Badger gets the kill shot in here. 4v4. While Zobin is in focus and the AMX here getting killed from the corner by Openjash. But Ghosty also now in front of the Badger, who will maybe have the kill. No. Yes, actually, Badger still gets a kill in. Stobin also down to 1 shot, but Badger is right there to cover. And gets a kill shot in. So it is 3 versus 2 rejects on the advantage again. But still having a lot of low hit point tanks. So Badger really working out nicely for them here. Corbin might have the kill. Getting into base B again. Will try to take the cap here. Will try to take the kill. There is the kill. Bobby right now in base A. Cap advantage to Aqua. Rejects. Just on the back foot right now. Tourney was low on hit points from the start on. Still as a one shot to that 60 TP. Oh, there was a little bit of a fire here. 500 damage by one shot of the LT. But the LT is also down to a one shot. And Corbin will really struggle against the Badger with his DPM and the amount of armor. The 60 TP not having the best accuracy. And with Punjaj in a bag way to success has to be very, very careful. Tourney so far just hiding. Might have another shot here. Corbin taking 800 damage for not connecting any hits. And he is getting pushed onto, and I think that will be it here for him. As he cannot escape. Cannot put out any more shots. That is a win for rejects. Definitely. Aqua still has the cap advantage. But way to success will not be able to kill those two guys here. He's unspotted. But the Badger is just way too fast to really get circled by a light tank. It's quite crazy. Such a well-armored tank nowadays having traverse speed so fast that it's impossible to circle. And now Right to Success is trapped here. Might try to push in. Now being spotted, but getting killed here. Alright, that game was really interesting with all the ups and downs. And really just the advantage constantly switching from one side to the other. With the amount of hit points, it was really hard to call there which team actually had the advantage. Problem, of course, here for Aqua was, the problem for calling the amount of hit points and hit point advantage was Aqua having these big guns on the field with the 60 TPs, E3. Those tanks could really punish some enemies, but at the same time, they are rather used when it comes to just taking out one-shots. Because they're not having accuracy, they're not having mobility, and they cannot really just put in some quick snapshots somewhere else and move around the map in a way that a Stridswagen can. Also, the Badger here just being ignored at the start and then slowly moving in. Doing a really good job of just putting himself into the middle of the fight without actually allowing the enemies to focus him. Because he was the only tank with a lot of hit points. Still, the enemies rather thought about ignoring the Badger, and it was not really working out for them. They were trying to hide, but the Badger just right behind with a good amount of DPM. The low hit point tanks still to the front of Aqua. They were just struggling to really get the kills there. And in the end, DPM and mobility just worked out in the best way here for rejects. Alright, that's been our game number 1 of the evening. We will have some more, of course. So Aqua will play against APA then, and I will really struggle to call that one because it's constantly Aqua, IPA, Aqua, Upper. Yeah. I will get confused with these names. I hope not too much. I should just say blue and red. Make it easier. Well. Okay, so we do have a bit of time, I believe. Yeah, quite comfortable. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just play a few games. True light tank play? No, Outlaw. Absolutely not. That light tank player is one of the best, if not the best light tank player out there. And he was absolutely doing the right thing. He could not get any closer. He was spotting early, moving away again. He had to be super careful, especially in tournaments. In random games you can get away with some aggressive moves, but you will just get focused in a tournament game because everyone wants to kill the mobile tanks. The main problem is just if you're having some mobile tanks just running around the map and maybe getting behind you, then your heavy tanks cannot really get there anymore. Are you kidding me? Alright, anti-heavy 4-5 got killed already. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to stay here then. Oof, someone missed me. I still have some AM Max here, although I think he's AFK. Yeah, he might be. Ah, bounce. Nice, no spawn liner. You should also implement this on your own gameplay. If you have some fast tank to your front, really just bounce. If you have some fast tank to your front, shoot that weakly armored tank that is having the mobility. Although the other one, if there is someone else in front of you, might seem like a good target. But just think of it that way. The fast tank can run away. Slow tank to your front cannot run anymore.
Enemy armor is hit.
So what happens then is the fast tank runs from you and it will just be somewhere where you can really not reach it anymore. Camp in weird places. And just still keep on farming, like I am right now. I run away successfully. The enemies will really struggle to get me. Okay, that's a hit here, but I don't really mind. I can still run away from that ground wagon. I'm not really in any danger, in any trouble, although my team is. Definitely. I hope I can kill this guy. Sadly, not quite. It's not lost yet, but it's getting closer. Oh, WT down to one shot. Oh, that was still a penetration. That was pretty lucky, I've got to say. Where's my heavy tank? Man, let's try to kill this Sheridan. Really important kill shot. Oh, perfect. The Progetto is a big issue for me though. Let's keep the high ground so I can just run away to any direction. No! Oh no. Come out here, please. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I still don't think I'm going to win this one. Let's try to run, maybe. Looks like I'm having a chance here. I'm unspotted. I've applied for some distance and I still have a little bit of a chance. I just need to shoot down the Progetto because he will have a full clip again. Very soon. And he can just push in and 1v1 me. I need to shoot him down before he reaches me. Sooner or later they will go for caps. 2 minutes. Oh, he's hiding, seriously. I will go for the fight and hopefully get some track shots in. Oh no. No! Oh man, I had the HE. Ah, so close. That was close though. Maybe if I get that HE shot in, manage to kill a projectile in one shot. I also had the max roll loaded. Could have still been winnable. Although Kranwagen was problematic to get. But I just needed 3 penetrations on Kranwagen. Light tank discussion still going on. It's a bit different in tournaments, guys. In tournaments, really, the light tank does have a different role to random games. In random games, you just farm your damage, you're trying to be useful and focus out tanks. You can go for some aggressive moves as well, but spotting does not matter too much if we're honest. You can get some crucial spots in and use them. I like spotting a lot. Uh-oh. Oh. I can actually stay. TVP is surprisingly not coming. But I'm not really getting any help here, sadly. Would have hoped for some 2D to maybe shoot him. Nah, not really possible. Never mind. Just to mention it again, that's why you should move to your own side of the hill here on mines and not get over to the enemy side. Ah, yes, of course. Of course, I was still spotted, but Sheridan just get unspotted there. Nice timing. I really hope I'm not getting blind shot by Sheridan. Nice. Okay, I'll change my position. Yeah, I was talking about light tanks in tournaments. Sometimes all they need to do is spot and just keep some angle to shoot at the enemies. They don't necessarily have to shoot. Sometimes it is about damage, of course, and them farming a ton. Oh, but it is not absolutely necessary in every situation. Because a light tank can just deliver the spots, deliver the information, while the rest of the team is then just using that information effectively for some good pushes. Like in this case in the end here. I was not really the game changer, I was not doing much, but still I put out some crucial shots and yeah, like killing that Sheridan from behind, which could circle my teammate, and like, he could not do too much, although WT could just get rid of that Sheridan probably, but killing TVP, killing Sheridan, something like that. Just working from a distance then if I'm just not really able to do anything aggressive anymore. That's what a light tank can do, although I don't recommend camping. That's not what I'm trying to say by this. Just try to deliver some information at the start and then move around a little bit. See if you are having some good options elsewhere. But also, really, tournament gameplay is quite a bit different to random games. In many kind of situations, in many regards, in random gameplay, you cannot really trust your teammates. It is nice if you're able to help them, and if they are able to help you, but you cannot really trust on that. You don't know who's playing, you don't know how good they are, how much experience they have. Maybe they just started the game and they have no clue what they're doing, they're just struggling with aiming. So you cannot really expect them to save you from bad situations. So it's all to yourself then in that regard. At the same time, in tournaments, you have a team that you can trust and you can coordinate with them on voice chat. And you are able to just go for some clever pushes together with them. Okay, enemies are very splitted. Let's just stay for the moment. Hope they are pushing in. I'm also thinking about getting behind them, but I'm not having a lot of information just yet. Let's wait for them to come. I might be spotted, yeah.
Enemy armor is damaged.
T-57 is a huge risk here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Maybe I can shoot him down first, because he does have a full clip. Good.
Vehicle destroyed.
And now the next one's easy.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
How's it looking here? I think we are good.
Penetration.
I might still have to kill him, because I believe Kranwagen is probably struggling. I can try to hide from that light tank.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Oh no. I need to get into some safer position already. Going to lose that Super Conqueror definitely.
Enemy armor is damaged.
No.
Ricochet.
Good. Ah, not so good.
We didn't even scratch them.
263 is a big problem. He's super fast, and also of course the light tank. Maybe if I can kill that light, I might still have a chance.
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor.
No, he's not coming for me. He's actually just capping. I can approach him hull down here. Uh-oh.
Enemy armor is hit.
Well, I can maybe kill this guy. Come on, man. Oh, what a bad shot.
Their armor.
Oh, no, 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 no.
We've damaged them. Ammo rack is hit. We're lucky it didn't blow. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is hit.
Okay.
Penetration.
I might be able to outplay him actually.
We've damaged them. Got him.
Alright. I'm still spotted for 15 seconds because of a spotting mechanic. So let's try to run a bit. I'm running out of time. No, 2 minutes left. I think they're coming for me. Let's see. They're not going for the base yet.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh no, I'm trapped. Oh my gosh. I hope the V4 is not aiming at me already. Ah, sadly I'm running out of time. I won't have the time to kill them anymore. Nah. Oh, ah.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Maybe if they went for the base, I could have still farmed them just a bit. Sadly not happening. But I was lucky enough with the LT, just driving into the wall. I don't think I took a single shot of the LT. No. Nah, just starting with the game still. By the way, just welcome to everyone who maybe just joined or is already here for a while. And just in case you didn't know, and if you want to see some more gameplay like this, what I'm doing here, then have a look at the description and just, yeah, on the YouTube link on the description there. You will be able to find some Twitch link, because my main streaming platform is usually Twitch. No algorithm, etc. So it's a bit easier for smaller streamers. Also, usually I'm only playing PC. Touch, not PC. Nah. Not AFK, okay. Just in spawn. Alright.
We've damaged them. Got him.
Nice. Might have the kill of Sheridan. Oh, see, no, he's behind the wall. I can see it on the minimap. I'm going to struggle to get aggressive here. To be honest, they are all very close together. If I get behind them, they are likely to just turn and go for me. Oh.
Enemy armor is hit.
Nah. Nice.
Yeah.
Can I go in already? I think I might be able to.
Great shot.
Ah.
Enemy armor is hit.
Nice fire.
Fire. Enemy armor destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, that was trick. Ah, Yavi. Okay.
We've damaged them.
I think a last shot should still be possible. Yeah, nice.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Alright. I noticed a bit of a problem. No. Sometimes this camera is kind of awful with the white balance. I don't want to look all red. The automatic version is really bad. It does not work. Because of the blue light in the background, I would say. What time is it actually? I think we have about 10 more minutes until the next room invites, or 2 or 3 more games still.
Time to roll out.
Alright, I'm seeing 2 light tanks on the enemy side, a lot of TDs. Rather likely for enemies to go for base A, because they're not having a lot of heavy tanks, but still, I'm just spotting here to see what's going to happen. That's already some good information. Oh, he did not even spot me. Nah. Okay, I know about 4 tanks already.
We've damaged them.
But also I do not know about the light tanks.
Enemy armor is hit.
I should still be unspotted. Yep, Jack pulled back into cover. Ah.
Damage them.
Oh.
We've damaged them.
Right. K91 already behind me. I think I'm not going to stay here. This is not working out. Ah.
Critical hit.
Although.
Enemy armor.
Although. I seem to be fine. Good to know that Sheridan's over there. Ah. Ow. Ouch.
Can't go very fast. Frag hit.
Oh, I'm seeing someone who might get greedy for me. No.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But he's very far in the open now. Should not be that hard for my teammates to get him. But I'm afraid. Where's Sheridan now? I think I will reposition. And just... yeah. It should be a win pretty safely, actually. Enemies are not in good positions to hold us up or push us. I want to get here, so I can shoot FE.
Penetration.
Also, he just shot. Let's go for the kill, will be important. Let's go for IP. No needed to try an HE and fail it when he's an IP2 shot.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh. Okay, shot once or twice, I don't know. Good. Okay, thank you. I still have to be a little bit careful because he only needs 2 shots. Can't get me, but okay.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Good. Hi IB. Nice to see you back. Okay. Somehow I just currently enjoy playing Vickers a lot, especially on PC, weirdly. I have most of my games on PC on this tank right now and it's really working out. but yeah. Somehow I feel like my PC aiming was just still struggling here and there.
Let's go.
I have most of my games actually on PC in the past. But for the last 2 years I played touch only. I just switched back to playing some games on PC just a few months ago when I got a better PC there. But mostly just for usual streams here. Oh, for the tournament streams, not for the... Ouch! Not for regular streamings. Oh. I don't like this. Okay.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor on fire.
I'll shoot him again as I have the next shot.
Penetration.
I have to fall back then. Let's see. Actually, no. Man, am I spotted? Am I unspotted? I really don't know.
Great shot.
Great shot, for sure. How can I do this? How can I fight and farm some damage here? Maybe not quite. Maybe you have 268 pushing forwards. That's an option. Nah. Nah. Just a track.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
Looking good for us. I won't go for object anymore, he's just being taken care of. Maybe I can put in some nice HEs here. Into the back of those guys.
Penetration. We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit.
Alright, can maybe ignore Chieftain. Nope, let's go for him.
Vehicle destroyed. Frag hit.
Ah, okay. I hope he does not kill me now. That might well be the case.
Bail out.
He sets me on fire. Okay.
Hit.
Ah. Sad. Delay 5 minutes? No, just a 3-minute delay. That's already enough. But mostly, yeah, I do not see your messages immediately.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm noticing already from the start on, we are having 3 mediums / lights, enemies are having only 2, so we do have an advantage on the right side. Will be quite nice later on still. Let's spot here first. Uh-oh. Ooh, lucky. She's just going to stand there, aim at me. What? This guy has a mission. And that mission seems to be dying. I think I might still have 1 shot.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Kind of worth it to get over here still. Although not absolutely necessary. Just stealing some damage from my teammates. And there's a second light tank. So we've got Jackie 100 completely alone over there on the right side. I think that makes up for a good target because we can just circle him there. He's making a bit of a mistype by just moving into the open. Generally, Jark is a great tank, but just better against heavy tanks. Mediums can easily circle here. Oh, that's a driller still.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Just trying to hide from the griller while shooting Jark.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh! Not too bad though, he's low on hit points. What about my teammate mediums?
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Frack hit.
I don't really care about this right now. Game is won anyways. Hey mate, I can shoot through that. Okay. Just this one then. Okay, I think next room invite should be coming in just a second or minute. What's the time? Yeah, I will just take a very quick timeout. Be back then for the next tournament game, so let's keep the tab open. I think it should be coming in 4 or 5 minutes. But I need a quick break or just a little snack before the next games. Just to refuel some energy. So alright. Be right back then. are back, and the room invite is just in. I'm not able to show you just yet, because I'm only having 3 minutes of delay. So you will just have to be patient for a moment still. We're going to see AQVA versus Aqua. And I think both of these teams do have some solid chances here. AQVA has mostly played some very heavy lineups and just some strategies of pushing together quite early often. Yet, while it is that what just won them a lot of games in the past already, they just struggled a bit more to make it work on this season. Had some downtimes there and really lost some games and just closely still got into the top 4 tournament in the end. Then was really not a clear thing, which it could have been for a team that won 3 seasons in a row. Aqua, on the other hand, also has some good experience already. They won 4 seasons, basically the same team before AQVA took over them. And Aqua just played on different clan tags and just got back to the top level only this season now. So Aqua now back to top level. I think Aqua is slightly above the level of AQVA from what I've seen on the past days. Yet AQVA is definitely capable of winning this one. So I will be very interested to see how this one goes. I expect some more heavy gameplay here. And maybe also a little bit slower than what we've seen on the previous games. Maybe, because it is really now very close for both of these teams. They're only having one last life. They cannot afford to lose this. AQVA losing or Aqua losing would drop them out of the tournament. The winning team will face rejects then on the grand finals tomorrow. So yeah, it will be all about that. Best of 7 again. And people will really have to try their best. Of course, they always are. But usually it is not that close. On previous games it did not get that close. Although AQVA was already been in the lower bracket yesterday. And they played against whom actually? Oh, I forgot that. I quickly need to check that again. On the tournament page. Have they met? No, they haven't met Rejects yesterday. So on the first game, Rejects was beating AQVA, dropping them down to the lower bracket. Aqua was beating EG. And that meant that AQVA had to win against EG to stay in the tournament. They did win against EG. And we are getting to the next game here with a lot of very heavy tanks. Aqua playing VK72s. They have pulled this off against EG. They even had a 183 on that game. Now they are just dropping that 183 for Stridswagen instead. Playing 5 VK72s, 1 Stridswagen, 1 light tank. AQVA, triple AMX M4, having about the same amount of hit points as a VK72, yet some better DPM, not having quite the same amount of armor, but also just some better mobility, and yeah, I don't know. Might also go for the city. Will be interesting. It also has some lower alpha damage. And Ice 4 is being played in double Stridswagen. So mobility advantage for Aqua from the start on. Yet it looks very much like Aqua is heading into the city. So let's see what they're having in mind here. I would say that AQVA's lineup also looks like a city side play. But they might want to adjust that and rethink their plans here, as Aqua is going that heavy. So AQVA might decide to just carefully hold behind B, try to defend that, and let the enemies run into them. Although they cannot really do so, because they're not having the hill here, although Daze is going up. Daze all alone so far. Openjudge going for a YOLO first spot, as he really likes to do. Getting aggressive. Daze supported by Object 3. Getting spotted. So you can expect there to be at least Openjudge, because he could not spot anyone in return. It will be the light tank then. That's some information that Daze already has here, or AQVA has. Daze now taking a first hit, being spotted for the next 20 seconds, but also Openjudge gets spotted by shooting here. Way to success. At the same time, Object 3 is moving up here. So it will be possible for AQVA to just take base. See, does not look like Aqua was having any support here. I mean, just seeing it from AQVA's perspective. So double cap for AQVA, but also Aqua knows already that there is a tank disadvantage here in the city now. And the AMX is not trading too well. Just taking the first hits. As Aqua is starting to push in. The AMXs are in focus fire, but they're also pulling the Aqua VK into bad positions here. And AQVA seems to have some solid spots here for holding the enemies still, but they have to connect their shots. And they're still fluffing some shots. Streetswagen is now moving in from the side, still getting crosshair by the 200. It will be the question whether it is actually the AMX here getting killed by the Aqua team already, so gun advantage for Aqua. But also Aqua just lost a tank here. AQVA counter pushing quite nicely. VK72 here in the middle, getting focused by Daze, who might also drop into that A-cap soon after killing Cobham. Object 3 struggling in the middle, about to get killed by the light tank from behind. Daze still putting in another shot into the VK. Will have the kill shot probably before taking any more hits here. Openjudge now on the side. Going to 1v1 Daze maybe, or is he just going to run away? Takes another hit here. On the other side, we're also still having a close combat situation with last AFK being in focus fire. Not going to survive for too much longer also. Elmery is low on hit points. Does not look too good for AQVA here over there. Openjudge meanwhile trying to circle around the rock. He won't really have to overexpose. So it's not too much happening here on this side. Elmery getting killed by General at the same time. So Uni now in a 1v3 situation with his IS-4 with low DPM struggling to penetrate that VK72 in Facesack. General also just going to help out his teammate on the light tank. Getting in some shot into Daze potentially. Daze puts in a shot into Openjudge. Might have the kill. No, he is not having any kill shots anymore. So 2 one-shots on side of Aqua. But AQVA not really connecting their shots, it felt like. VK is just pushing in there, doing really nicely by just moving forwards into the enemy lines, finding the AMXs. And although the AMXs were good at pulling back there into B and just getting some better positions there, I think they were struggling to put in the shot. I felt like I could see a lot of bounces, which might have absolutely cost AQVA the game, yeah? At least there's one bounce, another bounce. I don't know. Especially on the AMXs. I'm not too sure. Maybe that was playing a bit of a role here. The accuracy of the AMXs also not being too great. Kind of RNG dependent then. And VKs are very tricky to penetrate. So that's a first win for Aqua. Also the light tank then being quite helpful. Light tank not playing this time. AQVA again going for the AMX M4s. They seem to like this tank. It does have a lot of hit points and it's just in some situations having a bit of an advantage over the VK72s. Yet you also have to keep in mind that the AM Maxes do need to spam premium ammunition at VKs in most situations, at least when you are facing them frontally, and are a bit easier to penetrate with AP at the same time. So it will be interesting to see whether APA can actually make use of their advantage of the AM Max here, or if it is just Aqua pushing in once more. Also Aqua this time playing a VK, an E3 here, and still having the mobility advantage with a T100 LT. And probably we are going to see something very similar of both teams heading into the city again. That's the kind of lineup they are having.
Let's go.
Very heavy, but also again, the Streetswagen on top here will have the advantage against the light tank. Maybe he's going to stay completely alone this time. Yes, he is. Aqua trying to spot here on the outer side with an LT climbing the hill, but LT is already dropping back. I could hear some first shots. VK72 is already aggressing here in the middle area, finding a VK90, which they will struggle to penetrate, but that's a big IG shot still by General onto Uni, but also General takes 500 damage in return. Not the best trade for him so far. VK72 here, Aqua really aggressive already on the enemy side, but not really being able to push forwards anymore. They are stuck now in their positions. They might still have an option here of pushing onto Jennifer sooner or later, because Jennifer can get pushed from two different sides, although he is being covered quite nicely still. Ghosty might have a shot onto last AFK. That's some close line here. Yeah, Ghosty moving in now. Might soon have another shot. Does have last spotted right to its front, but the focus will be rather Jennifer over here. Although Focus Fire just spreading out a little bit as the VK72 pushing into the back of Uni, who is isolated here in the front, still being covered, but APA has to focus out on one tank or the other. Otherwise, they're going to lose the tank for free and they're going to end up on a tank disadvantage. VK72 here also taking a lot of shots. There's Days pushing in now, taking a big hit here, down to a one shot, but is still not able to take out Common, as Rated Success is pushing in from behind, taking out Days. Jennifer moving forwards. Last AFK might also have another good shot. Will get General out of the fight. So guns being even, although Elmer is also down to one shot over here. Jennifer also just getting killed there. Gun advantage to Aqua again. Hit point advantage also clearly on Aqua's side, as there is another one of APA getting killed. While this VK72 here is still able to hide. Down to a one shot, but is not getting killed anytime soon, as the AMX is struggling with the accuracy and the mobility to move in behind there. Not going to get that kill shot anymore. There goes Elmer as well, leaving only Object 3 as a one shot on the field. And Death Silver, who is now alone against 5 tanks still on Aqua's side. VK72's just... there is another kill still, but yep, it's done here. VK72 is just really probably not struggling too much to push into the enemies here. Having some very solid tanks with lots of hit points, big alpha guns, just easily out-trading the enemies with their big shots, also with the tanks and shells then. Days also had a really bad time here, trying to push in and just getting smacked. I think there might have been a big HE shot into his back. He really got farmed down there on his attempt to get behind the enemy lines. It might have worked out. Sadly, did not go too well for IPA. And Aqua just performing nicely here. And really not giving the enemies too much room to play around. The light tank also just always securing a bit of an advantage on the mat side there on the hill. Just spotting and running away, farming still. The Streetswagens were not able to really get the light tank out of the fight, despite having an advantage with the hit points. But they were just constantly getting outspotted and not quite having the mobility to really get that kill there. So it will be the question whether APA is going to adjust to this now with some more mobile tanks. I can see some FE-42 here on the field, which might be an interesting choice, but it is not readied up just yet. So it will be the question whether APA actually goes for it. It is also a tank that can get outspotted by the light tank and does not necessarily have an advantage over an LT. That can be very painful against other heavy tanks with a hash, although I think that it might struggle a bit to penetrate the Stridswagens here on the sides because they are just having, not a really big science to hash. So against the AMXs, the FE-42 certainly is great. Against the Stridswagens, it might really just struggle a bit more there. Let's head into game number 3 here, which is Yukon. APA not having a good start, losing 2 games in a row, will have to win 4 games still and can only afford for 1 more defeat. Also, you can see some WZ113 here on APA side, surprisingly. So rather different lineup to what we are used to see. Aqua very focused on the B side here, on a B cap, and going for a shootout potentially, not spotting anything, and they continue to push forwards. Having C in focus, Day is really going to struggle very soon if he's not moving out quickly. He does still have the option to get around the corner unharmed, but Uni taking big hits here, 900 damage loss already, while not being able to put out any damage in return. Aqua now in really good hull downs positions here, right in the middle area. Love that position, by the way. It's a really great position to overlook large parts of the map. Yet it is also a little bit of a problem when you're getting flanked from behind here. But there's 3 Stridswagens right now in good positions right at the center of the map. Aqua also has cap advantage. Double caps against only 1 here, as API is just dropping into that A cap. But this will not really change around the cap advantage at all. API will still have to do something in order to maybe get base D or get base B, which is very tricky to do here, because look at all these Aqua tanks just all lined up to punish anyone getting closer to them. All of them are also very close together. The 1-1B still spotting the rear here, giving some backup. I'm not too sure where API could potentially push in successfully. A push for the D side also always is a bit of a problem here, because it can be overlooked from the corner, and just pushing into base D is really not too easy. Right, just success, putting out some shots, not getting spotted in return actually. Having another 2 shots onto Uni there. But the AMX M4s are progressing here, trying to move forwards, bluffing the first hit. As the Stridswagens are now pushing in. Not just applying push just yet. There is still some hesitation, a lot of back and forth here. It is just pressuring carefully and trying to outstrade the enemies, which the AMX M4s may be able to do. But over here, we're gonna see Aqua already counter-pushing, getting into the back of the AMX as the first Stridswagen got killed, surprisingly. First Stridswagen on Aqua side got killed, gun advantage to APA. Hit point advantage to APA as well. As General is in focus, Day is YOLOing in here. Kill shot now off General as well. Yennefer only died so far. As Uni is also down to 1 shot. There comes a second kill for Aqua. But still it is a gun advantage for APA. Uni will have a last shot here most likely. Still getting some support from last AFK from the side. Gets taken out now. Last has another one. So this was quite costly here for Corbin, who took 3 shots for putting out 1 kill shot. Guns being even right now, but the FE-42 will likely be able to kill this AMX M4 on his own, while just taking 1 hit maybe. AMX actually just shooting the rear, shooting Days here. Now last AFK is pushing in, getting that kill shot very soon. Ghosty trying to run away. Days still putting in another shot here. Open Charge overcommitting a little bit maybe. Getting towards base C, trying to get behind Days. But also the FE-42 is chasing him into Silver, also helping out with another good shot here. Way to success, down to 1 shot, getting picked up by Days. Only leaving Ghosty on an AMX M4 left alive here in the middle of the map, which will be a really easy kill now for APA. rough start for APA on this game. Losing some hit points early on while not really having any advantage. Just, yeah, Uni getting crossfired quite badly there. And APA was not having the best positions ever. They were having some decent positions to hold up the enemies. It was quite safe for them, but they were just getting bled out quite a bit. And they needed to do some work then to really turn things around once more. And they did. They did manage to actually win this game still, despite having a hit point disadvantage for a moment. But the AMX M4s were also really doing a good job of out-trading the enemies there against the Streetwagens, just carefully pressuring them. Also, I think it was a good advantage here for APA that they did have one heavy tank more on the field. So while it looked like the hit points were even, there were even amount of tanks on the field, at the same time, Aqua was also having one medium and a light tank just sitting behind on the D side. They could not really get aggressive and could really help out in a close combat situation. I would have to look into it again to really tell you what lost Aqua the game, because it was just seemingly even, to be honest. But API just farmed them down and surprisingly got the kill shot there, although they were under pressure from two different sides. So that was the first win for API now. As they're coming back, maybe they were just really not liking Middleburg, and we are going for another Yukon game on this game. And Aqua having a similar lineup, Streetwagen power with some AMX M4s. APA also likes this kind of lineup. But picking a VK90 on top of that, also having T100 LT this time.
Time to roll out.
Aqua already with a speed boost. Speed boost leading towards by C. It's meant to be a quick cap here for Aqua. No. It's not a cap. It's not a cap. They are going to take a nice middle position once more. And might have some shots on the Uni already. We'll see quite soon here. Uni is still hull down there. He is spotted and spotted up the Streetwagens. So far, no shots traded yet. Uni takes the first little hit. But also, on the other side, we could see someone taking a shot here. The AMX M4s in the middle, not in the best positions. Tried to go for a shootout of B, potentially. Did not find anyone there. So they were getting punished for that already. Also, especially one of them lost 2 shots worth of hit points. Cap advantage to Aqua with a light tank here on base D. Although, I think, no, it is actually APA. API seemingly managed to take base B before Aqua was in C, because they rather went for good positions instead of the cap. So APA with a slight cap advantage, but really just a very small cap advantage only. So it would be quite easy for Aqua to potentially just drop into that B cap just for a moment, just a few seconds, and just stop the base there, and they would already win. So APA cannot really sit it out on that. They might have to do something else. Good shot here into that Streetwagen. Streetwagens had to run away as they're struggling against the armor here of that VK90 in hull down position. Although, the next one is moving through the middle here, taking another big hit. Good start for API so far. Out-trading the enemies quite nicely, and Aqua pushed back into their spawn. Not having the caps, will have to push in still. So Aqua is down 1.4k hit points right now, as they are moving around and trying to potentially push for A. Last AFK, speed boosting out of there. He expects this to come, but he might still sit there for a while, trying to spot this line here, seeing if Aqua is actually going for the move. But Aqua, not going for it. They have reconsidered their plans here, and are now on the way into the B area here, trying to push behind APA. And they are going to find Devil Streetswagens completely alone over there. But also they are just doing some good job of predicting the enemy's movement here and already falling back. They are smelling what is going on here and just trying to pull into some safer positions. But Daze is still relatively exposed here. He is held down. That I can say, but still, if Aqua just kept pushing decisively, like they are right now, they might find Daze in the open still. But they would have to be really quick, and I don't think they are quick enough. But now Daze is in trouble here. Daze will have to move behind and is taking a first big hit here. 550 damage into him. And yet he's able to run away relatively unharmed. Also base C is currently being taken as APA now knows. Alright, Aqua going for base B, so they can immediately drop into base C. And they are still trying to hold here in the back, still decapping base B with a good shot by Elmery. And also going for base D at the same time, as they are going to maybe lose base A still. Elmery in focus 5 very soon. He's going to get pushed here by Daniel on a Streetswagen and General from behind. No, General is moving forward for the silver actually. But they will have to get the focus fire right here. Streetswagen also getting focus. API counter pushing heavily onto that Streetswagen. Going to have the kill shot very soon. That will be the gun advantage for them. There comes Object, getting the kill shot in. 1k points for APA as they manage to secure 3 caps here at the same time. And just 1 kill was enough here in order for them to turn us around. That's the API that we've known from the previous seasons. Just not hiding in some corner and rather taking all the bases, letting the enemies run around, increasing the pressure and really showing some good show here again. The silver only hitting, or just getting 3 damage here, probably some ram damage. Alright, alright. But it was not needed to do any more than that. Absolutely fine to just, to just get 1 shot, or not even 1 shot off. All he had to do was stay alive for long enough so that APA could really turn things around still and get all the caps. Aqua at the same time struggled to secure the caps and also struggled to push in, struggled to find targets to focus fire. Maybe the AMX M4 in the middle would have still been a good opportunity for them, but they could not exactly know what was there behind to help out. And they were just spreading out a little bit and not really moving too close together as a team. And were not able to really focus out one tank or the other, as they tried to also send 1 tank completely alone towards base A, where there was 2 Streetswagens waiting still, immediately punishing that Streetswagen and getting a quick kill there. So 2-2 right now, as we are still in the lower bracket here. Again, the winner of this team will be in the grand finals, applying for the $20,000 prize pool, although the first one is getting 10,000, second one 5,000, third place still getting 3,000, which will be the losing team of this encounter here. And we're switching the maps, by the way. Oasis Palms it is this time. A map that APA has already played yesterday against EG. So they're unlikely to do the exact same thing. So we can expect Aqua to have seen those battles. APA having double Streetswagen in spawn. Last AFK spotting the seaside aggressively, not finding anyone. Some spots in here already. 3 tanks, 4 tanks of Aqua got spotted. We're only getting 1 spot on APA's side. So last AFK is free to take the base C. Cap advantage to APA. Also, a little shot here. Not too small of a shot, actually, into Ghosty as he crossed into that A-cap. Also, Emery got HE'd for 200 damage. Uni getting tagged as well. 489 damage lost by him here. But still, it is APA with a cap lead. And also some relatively secure positions here. With the Streetwagens being in good hold-down spots here. Covered by Days from behind. Uni and De Silva also just hiding here. B will be very hard to take as the Silver, Uni and Days can also all fire into that, potentially. Aqua also still has Ghosty kind of trapped here. He's not spotted though. Nope, looks like Ghosty will be able to move out safely. Yep, no shots connecting here. So it will be rather about the other side. We can already see RJCTS moving over to the C side, supported by a Streetwagen, as last AFK is taking the first little hit. So 2v2 here on that C side for now. Rotation by Aqua. Maybe someone else is also still going to support them. But if that Streetwagen is going to drop into that C-cap, then there will be those tanks in the back here. APA is not attempting to counter-push base A here. They rather want to just punish anyone getting into C. Just a few shots into that guy. And then they can potentially counter-push. Double Streetwagen spotted here. So that already gives Aqua some information. There will be 3 tanks over here. They know that the LT is also here. So Aqua, what are they going to do? They're just falling back right now. Not really pushing in just yet. APA was also not really able to punish them. No one got shot here so far on this encounter on the C side. But there comes a big hit into the 60 TP by the Silver with his TP. And Aqua now moving forwards here, knowing that there are only 3 tanks to the front. The APA has to be quick. They need to move up quickly. Otherwise, Aqua is going to have a good advantage here. Uni is on focus fire. 3 tanks moving in onto him. Also, Da Silva is in a bad crossfiring spot here. Getting shot by the TP, T100. And also, the next TP played by Pum. There goes the first one. Uni out of the fight already. APA just waited on the other side for too long. Not getting any kills just yet. Down 2 tanks. They are focusing out one. Streetwagen might have the kill very soon here. But this will not really give them a huge advantage as they are still down 2 tanks. They are down hit points, but not by a big margin, to be honest. Days getting focused out here a little bit. Plus AFK on a one-shot as well. Not really in the best position, as Aqua is losing a second tank here. Also, RJCTS down to a one-shot over there. Yennefer still putting out a kill shot into Ghosty. Well done here. APA turning this around. Losing another tank though. So both teams down 3 tanks. Armory moving in here desperately. Trying to move forwards as he was getting focused from behind still. Object 3 might have the kill off in general very soon here. But they also have to worry about the caps. APA down on caps. Have to stop the caps. Days in focus fire over here. Not really surviving this 1v1. As Object 3 is also not going to win against Cobham and RJCTS to the side here. And now goes for a desperate push. Gets another kill shot. But with a kill of Object by Upenjash. That's also a point win then. For Aqua. Well played here by Aqua. Just using the information really nicely. Just going for the push at the right time. Light tank moving over there and helping out a lot on a push as well. I guess at least. While APA was too committed to that medium side for too long. They only had 2 tanks to the front and just pulled over. They were spotted with 3 tanks already. Aqua knew about that. And APA still pulled over a 4th tank without really pushing in. So Aqua was comfortably killing that heavy side, the A side there, winning the 3rd game. So 2-3 right now. with Aqua only one win away from getting into the grand finals here on this season. We're going to see Oasis Palms once more, and surprisingly an E50M, which we have also not seen at all in this tournament yet. T57 as well, the Badger. What is this lineup by Aqua there? This looks kind of random. Triple Kranwagen, one T57, one Badger, one E50M. That's some lineup that's really unprecedented here in this tournament. It will just make them struggle a little bit with the mobility, but also Oasis Palms allows for some good holding positions of all the caps. So it might work out for them here. LPI on the other side, rather going for a more conservative meta lineup. No mediums on the field for IPA. And it will be the question whether T57 and all these Krans can really work out that nicely. All of these tanks are really hard to penetrate, especially Krans, Badger, IS-7. Those tanks are almost impenetrable in a hull down position. E50M also very hard to pin for any tank not running calibrated shells or having tons of penetration. Both teams heading towards base A and B. With all the tanks. Just Object 3. Staying in spawn for now. Quick B cap here by Ghosty. Has to be careful to not get punished too much for this. Uni moving in. Bouncing the shot off. And gets a nice shot in here. Decapping that base. General also in a very aggressive position here with that T57. Not finding any targets though. The autoloader is not really working out just yet. First shot into the silver here. But the autoloaders are not really in the best position to farm down the enemies. T57 now moving in here. About to go for a clip into Uni. After that he will be on a long reload. As the Kranwagen right behind him is also reloading his third shot. T57 getting focused down here. Only putting out one clip actually. And getting killed here. So that's gun advantage to API. But also Uni is in focus by the Kranwagen, who still has another shot. Maybe last AFK is able to shield here. Yes, he is getting the shield in. Uni will stay alive. Kranwagen not penetrating any more hits here. 3 kills already for APA. Ufpenjaj also down to a 1 shot here. Elmery not getting the kill in, not having the gun depression. No penetration to penetrate the upper plate or turret. So it is a Badger in focus now for Elmery. Quick switch off the targets here. Nicely done. But he also has to hide here. API still having lots of tanks on the field. 6 tanks still on API's side. While Aqua only has 2 more tanks left. With a Badger and a Kranwagen just getting killed here. API doing much better at keeping their tanks alive. What was that lineup? Aqua. Alright. They had something in mind. And although T57 got focused down so early, it was just still able to put out the 3 shots. I mean, that's an autoloader. But, yeah. Okay. I think a big problem here for Aqua was really they were pushing in with low DPM tanks. Kranwagens, they are good for just having that clipping potential. If they had some isolated tanks to their front, it could have worked out. They could have really just moved in, put out their clips and fallen back into cover. But as APA just pulled all their tanks together to the same side, Aqua was not given any chance there to really focus anyone. The IS-4 was the only target that was kind of exposed to them. And the IS-4 is meant to take the hits. Does have a lot of armor, does have a lot of hit points. Except for that, there were just the Streetswagens to the side, which were close together and still covered by each other. Which means we are 3-3. Both teams now needing only one more win. Tiebreaker here. People are making things interesting. I like that. Concept 1B this time for Aqua. Triple Streetswagen, 1 I7 VK72 and a T100 light tank on side of APA. We can see quadruple Streetswagen, double AMX M4 and a Super Conqueror. Slight mobility advantage for Aqua with a light tank, but at the same time just lacking some extra hit points then. A Naval Frontier also not being the largest map, so light tank might either be completely useless or it will be very useful for taking bases like base A, which is mostly on the other side if a team is playing for the C side. Then it is possible to sometimes take base A. Light tank just going to spot in the middle, staying behind the bush in a careful spot here. Not spotting anything though. No one of API is here. They're all just waiting. Tourney moving into B, taking a first little hit by the concept, but will be able to take base B completely for free, or almost for free, if we're honest. No one securing the high ground here on API's side, as they're now moving in for base A as well, so it will soon be a double cap for API potentially. Aqua also pulling back here. They're going to go for base C instead, but they're not having any caps just yet. Ghosty will take base C, so Aqua will have to go for the for the kills here, as they cannot play for bases anymore. APA still afraid of getting into base A. They don't know there's not anyone here. Now Daze is daring to go in. Attempting a blind shot into the bush, just to see if he gets spotted. Wait, a success though, rotating, might still have another shot here. But it will be too late to decap the base. And look at that blind shot here of Ufbenjaj. Ufbenjaj also not able to shoot in return, also getting tagged for another shot from the side by Elmery. Well done by APA, well timed shots here. Just shooting down a light tank, the most vulnerable target. Quite nicely. Double cap advantage for APA. Also Uni now in a very aggressive spot. Just pushing back the Aqua team from the middle here. So definitely positional advantage for APA. And they're all covering Uni still from behind. The main weak spot is on the other side. Here with last AFK and Da Silva being quite alone. Especially Da Silva can get crossfired from behind here. As the Streetswagen is just moving up just to do so. But Da Silva is dropping down into the middle. Cannot hold this position. Last AFK still is able to take that hull down position here. Overlooking large parts of the map. Putting in a nice shot into that Streetswagen. As APA is going for the counter push here. Onto the high ground. Taking the positions. Going for that Streetswagen. There is the Ufbenjaj also still coming in to help out. But the light tank won't have the hit points. Won't have the DPM to really help out too much. Still trying to help out, but also getting tagged here by last AFK from the side. Streetswagen about to get kills there. That's the kill. Gun advantage to APA right now. Aqua struggling here with the hit points. Ufbenjaj also down to a one shot. Running away still. 900 points also for APA, so Aqua definitely has to stop the bases here. Ghosty in that B cap right now. In a 1v1 against Da Silva. Ufbenjaj trying to support, not really able to do so. As also APA is pushing in here. Daze getting another kill shot. That's 1k points for APA. APA winning this guy, getting into the grand finals of the spring season 2023. Aqua finishing with a third place of the season. Showing some great games here. But APA just really showing some good stuff in the end still. They were on a back foot early on. And I was having my doubts about them. They were struggling a lot on the last days here. In the end, it was still possible for them to just go for some safer strats again, some more map control, really turning things around here for them. Although it was not looking good for them at the start here. Losing 2 games in a row. And I'm getting confused with the clan tags. Aqua really showing some good stuff. Yet also Aqua not always playing the safest strats ever. They're also liking to go for some little gamble here and there. And just attempting some stuff that is not the most common strategy. Trying to surprise the enemies, catch them off guard. And that's what Aqua likes to do. APA mostly just playing some very safe strategies that are not necessarily the most interesting always, but just some stuff that is very focused on securing some good positions, supporting each other and increasing the pressure on different sides. But they are now in the grand finals and they will still have to sweat against Rejects. And Rejects will be a tough nut. Rejects so far just showing good map control, good pushes, a lot of aggression without really giving up the map control, good crossfire, good baits as well. I really think APA is going to struggle there, and they have shown some good stuff today. Maybe they will be able to win this tomorrow still. But it's not going to be easy for them at all. Rejects definitely having a bit of an advantage there. They are also just as the undefeated top 8 team so far. Rejects definitely going to start into the grand finals with a lot of confidence. But APA has to defend their title. They are also very capable of winning this one still, and they will have to do some nice stuff. And I believe they can still show some good stuff there again tomorrow on the next games, just like they still did today. Also, Aqua, congratulations for 3rd place. Well done. Just not quite enough. I think Aqua was actually 2nd place last season. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Aqua was 2nd place last season. This time, they did not manage to get into the grand finals, while APA just really struggled a lot. They were on really close games earlier already. They were even with the points, almost not getting into the top 4 at all. Just on the last day, they were still playing against the competitor, which was Ikra, who had the same amount of points. And by winning against Ikra, APA got into the top 4. So here we are. APA in the grand finals together with Rejects. And that's what we're going to see tomorrow then on the official channel of World of Tanks Blitz on YouTube. And I'll be commenting for you as well. So that's what is going to happen tomorrow. Today we're done with the live tournaments. I'm likely to still going to play a few games here, but so far just thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe smash that like button. Maybe even better would be leave a follow, leave a subscription. And yeah, you may have heard it already earlier when I mentioned it. I'm mostly streaming on Twitch, so if you want to see some gameplay of myself, then just have a look at the link on the description of the YouTube channel, of the YouTube thingy stream, and you will find a Twitch link as well. Alright, let's just start the music again and go for some relaxed games still. Okay, maybe E6 or yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, last game was actually counted perfectly by APA. They were just starting very carefully, focus on the middle of the map, while What's I saying, Aqua? APA, I mean. Aqua at the same time tried to go for a shootout, did not really want to take any advantage anywhere, just wanted to go for some first shots into the enemies. They did not get the shots in, and by that they lost the bases, and also just did really struggle to find some good options. Oh, FE42, please don't run away, I'm coming to support you, but okay, 1-to-1 also running. Ah, AFK. Ah, right. Okay, nice track shot. Ah. How about FE42 comes up? Nice. But it looks like he's struggling a little bit. And he's ammo-racked as well. Alright, nice. So much about that. I think K91 is on a long reload, so I can go in, but he should be reloaded again. Why is he there? Why is he just camping there? Alright. Ah, you're kidding me. Maybe I can get a last shot in, please. Nice. And welcome to the new guys here who just followed on Twitch. With a delay, of course, I'm not always able to just immediately answer to you. That's different on other streams, and of course, just for the tournament, I'm having 3 minutes of delay. I could see some question there. Yeah, first of all, Outlaw saying, much respect to someone gambling with a line of a little bit does not stick to conservative meta choices. I also always appreciate it. I also like it a lot when some team is just mixing things up and going for different tanks that are not the most common. Although, sadly, it is often the case that boring wins. Boring stuff is just the safest. Yet, on this season, safest stuff is not necessarily too boring, as we can see a lot of mobility. Rejects really demonstrating that really nicely with a lot of Streetwagen plus AMX, TVPs, lots of mobility, lots of aggression. And really just not being boring with their playstyle. Boring playstyle is mostly, sorry APA, but your playstyle is a little bit boring. But it has won them a lot of seasons already. They're doing really good with it. They're just doing some safe stuff. And that is... oh, crap. No. Safe stuff mostly means not a lot of light tanks or medium tanks. Pushing into the middle with a griller. And not having spawn liner, so hopefully I can finish him. Ah, fail. Oh. I don't really want to peek here again. There's a Jackie 100 right behind. He bounced me once and he won't bounce me twice. I'm not counting on that. Let's try to support in a rear, maybe. Oh! Although... Not having the most backup. Am I going to regret this? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm slower than expected. Ooh. Did he shoot? I think he did. I went under just shot, so... Oh, damn it. Ah, damn it. Damn it. That was not necessarily the most elegant move ever. Tried to get behind a rock and just failed horribly. Ah, yeah, that was the question. Is Driller still good? Not really, to be honest. The thing is, at the moment, all tank destroyers are rather weak. Let's just circle behind them. First of all, you can do this. You can just circle tank destroyers. You can get behind them and they cannot do anything. Second, TDs lack hit points. Since you have a hit point buff some years ago, tank destroyers just... they cannot get aggressive. And if you're saying now, okay, then they have to camp, well... yeah, that's the problem. If you are camping, you cannot really support your teammates too much anymore. And you can only be effective if the enemies are pushing into your teammates. Then you can punish them potentially. But if you can not do so, because either the enemies are playing really safely or your teammates are getting aggressive, then you cannot support anymore. And there's the issue then. And you're sitting in the back and are too far away to support, and suddenly your teammates are playing with less tanks on the front line than enemies have. So it's a gamble. Sitting in the back is a 50-50. So what I would recommend, by the way, if you're playing some TD, just start passively and then you move up. Trying to put out 1 or 2 shots, and then you can find some opportunities. See if you can get closer to enemies and to your teammates as well. Not a lot of information yet. One spot. I'm still trying to keep this house here between me and the TD position for as long as possible. But let's dare it. Okay, I'm not getting spotted. Oh, I was wrong about it. But I would like to support with the FE42, so he's not just circling my teammate there. Are the others also moving in? But it would be best if I could just clear the Jackie 100 here. He's very isolated. Oh. Okay, he shot. Can I track him? No. Ah. Also not having gun depression. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this. I don't think I will be able to circle. Turn. Oh. Yes, try to hide as long as possible from the E5 in the back. Sadly, my support was just taking a long time. I was getting a bit too aggressive. But I think I will just go for my iPad now. Yeah, I will switch over to touch. Because I'm just lacking a little bit of confidence when it comes to my aiming here on PC. Often works out, but not always. This seems to be a defeat. Okay, what I'm going to do is just take another 3-minute break. And then I will be back for you. And go for some touch gameplay still. Yep, see you in a minute then. Alright. So, I'm back. I will just quickly still need to start the game. Refueled some energy. One second. Let's just quickly log in here and then I can show you the game again. And okay, I think we got it. Yep. There we go. All right. Okay. No, I don't want to buy gold now. Maybe I will go for some grill. Was just requested. Oh, it was not really a request. Just a question there. I do like the grill a lot, but recently I've not been playing it too much anymore because it's just not good, to be honest. That was also the question. Driller versus IS-7, was that? Did I see that? Yeah. I mean, it's totally different tank. Definitely the IS-7 is much better. At the moment, basically heavy tanks. And if you really just are still on a level where you don't know what to go for, then I recommend you play some heavy tanks, because it sounds like you're just not that experienced yet. So some heavy tanks like IS-7, T110 E5, IS-4 maybe, those are the ones who will be good for you then. Maybe the E50M if you want to go for the mediums. For TDs, Jagdpanzer E100 will be your choice then. Just going to be a lot easier for you. Those are generally quite good. Just, yeah. Too often people like to play those tanks which are not that great. I also like tanks which are a little bit harder to play. I'm just trying to spot a little bit. Oh, he got shot already. I think I'm not going to stay here then. I'm not having any spots to the right side. Okay, AMX spotted. Problem is that no one's on the hill. The hill is so important. You want the high ground, otherwise you're struggling. But I think I'm fine to just move around here now. Still very afraid of that because... There we go. Reticle calibration just being beautiful. Oh, IS-7. That's not how to play an IS-7, as we were talking about it. Okay. I bounce an FE45 side, and I also bounce off my Chieftain off my back. Oh, I got spotted again. Let's go for adrenaline here. Might have the kill shot then. Yeah, looks like it. Nice. Let's move forward to maybe get behind the enemies there. Nice timing. I can win against him though. Just gotta penetrate. Man, that was a perfect spot. Gotcha. Minotaur still alive. I think I'll just stay here for the moment, try to crossfire those mediums. Just lying there. Minotaur even just not getting penetrated yet, so I might take another hit here. Yes, perfect. And maybe I'm still able to get behind that Minotaur, put out another shot there. I think the CC camper will really struggle. He's unlikely to put in any shots there. Might allow me for an HE even. Nice. Don't turn for me. Okay. Okay, yeah, Driller is actually still... It's possible to make this tank work, but it's really tricky, because you have to be sneaky. If you don't know what's going on and are just not having the map awareness, then you cannot get aggressive. That's a problem. You could see me still being relatively aggressive here, and just moving around a lot and trying to get into the middle and trying to find some isolated targets. Or not really isolated targets, but rather tanks that I could shoot for free. That was the main goal there. But it is really not easy. Is the Badger the best TD? Yeah, actually it might very well be. Badger can, yeah, Badger V4, Minotauro. Just for the average players, Minotauro and V4 might be even better. Yet the Badger overall is probably the strongest. Yeah. Because of just having some better armor, better mobility even, better DPM. I don't know if I could even spot anyone crossing over there. Oh. Well, let's just hide behind the wall here. Wait for him to move, maybe? Okay. I got spotted. By whom? Met on A. Well, I think I will move up here. Try to get closer to that CC and maybe I can fight him from the side by pushing in. Man, this is dangerous what I'm doing here. But same goes for that FE42. You don't get that kind of HE shot every day. Nice start here. Is he allowing for another shot? No. This is not working out, I think. No. You don't get me like that. Okay, back to my initial plan of helping out without CC. No! Leo, don't run now. I'm coming to help you here. Okay. Nah. Alright. Probably just 1 or 2 more shots. If even. Come on. Nice. Might still be last one here. Maybe even HG. If he's not moving in. No, okay, just an AP then. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I'll just quickly open Twitch as well. Was even on ice. There was another question. Which line is better to grind? IS-7 or Type 71? IS-7. Type 71 is also very strong, but at the moment, I mean, Type 71 just got nerfed a little bit. Also, if you're still starting, I would really recommend just going for German tech tree or Soviet tech tree. Because look at this, they're having these arrows here in between the lines. So you can just grind one line and get 3 tier 10 tanks out of that, basically. If you're doing it in a smart way. There are very few low tier tanks, and they are just spreading out into many different higher tiers then. Same goes for Soviets, where you can still just jump in between the tanks here. Although not so much on the IS-7. Also, they share a lot of common modules. So if you're just having the engine research on one tank, you might have it on another tank as well. Japanese tanks are very expensive in the research costs. And Type 71 is a pretty good tank, yeah. But it is just slow. It is, yeah. I don't like it. It's so good. But I will play a game of IS-7 for you. A tank that I usually just mostly play in platoon only, because it is an absolutely phenomenal platoon tank. You can really YOLO around with it. You can really get super aggressive. And also to the new followers here, El Pajas and Tourney, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, it does not really matter too much if you're choosing Type 71 or IS-7, both are good. Maybe you would be even better with the Type 71 as it allows for more mistypes. Although also the IS-7 is really great. Having some bouncy armor. Okay, no spots. I hope I don't get shot from the left side with a big one now. Nope. Well, I did not really pay attention to the lineup too much, if I'm honest. Only one heavy tank on the enemy side. So they are unlikely to be here at all. So I can nobody try to see if I help out on the right side. Oh. Oh, come on. The accuracy is not the greatest on the IS-7. But I was also quite unlucky here. Oh, I just thought about pushing that object. Never mind, let's get to the right side, try to help out over there. Maybe we can block him. No, I don't want to take a clip of FE. Let's move away here. I think I will rather shoot FE if he's staying there still. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Yeah, accuracy is a bit of an issue here, really. But it's fine. Just got to aim in a little bit. You may get a ton of bounces off this tank, trust me. I still have the 183 camping somewhere. Ah, yeah, not unexpected to find him there. Although, I'm a little bit surprised that he did not even shoot me at all. As I was on the left side at the start. Now in the great example of IS-7 accuracy. Ah, I'm hitting. I don't need to move too much anymore, I believe. Nah. Please. Oh. So if you are asking me for first lines to grind, then I would recommend IS-7, E100, maybe after that E50M, going for some medium tank, for something different. T62A is also a good hull down medium for a slightly different playstyle. I mean, E100 just has a big gun that's kind of fun. And apart from that, it's just relatively well armored. You just got to stick to the team and just, yeah, hide your lower plate in the best case. Yeah, Janakito, I'm still playing with a delay right now. I did not really bother to restart the stream now. Okay. Oh, wait, what? When did I stop? That was an accident. Hello? Touchscreen? What the hell? Ah, really? I think I will already move towards the middle. Try to support the left side. Winning against the heavy tanks might be tricky, and they're not even there. Not even on the right side. Was a little bit lucky here because I did not aim too well. Well, let's just keep moving here. Did not really want to take this hit. Ah. Now E5 is going for me, but I don't care. I want to help my teammates out. TVP kill would be very important. Please, RNG, don't miss this one. Man, there's really no one fighting the E5. I've got two heavies right in front of E5. And they don't want to move. Ouch. Maybe now. Oh, they're really struggling there. So am I now. He put out a max roll into me. I'm potentially a one shot. Not really yet. But might be. Nah. Team. They're melting away. Haha. Alright. I don't really get why he was pushing in like that. Problem is E4 is going to come from my rear. I have no chance of winning this one. Yep. Sad team just died really quickly there. What else can I do? Okay, I will just go left side. Two heavies still just turning turrets? Maybe they're coming as well. Would be nice. Okay, I'm seeing 183 and Jark on the enemy lineup. Can be a bit dangerous to me. But for now I'm good. We will see. I might be camping on the right side. Nah. Okay. Ah. FV pushing in. I like to see that. You can try again. Nice. Ah, Jag also coming. But so far they're not really succeeding. Beautiful. Nah. Nice. Let's turn my turret already. Oh no. 2 clippers. Take that. How about I go kill this guy now? I hope I'm having a gun elevation. Yes, I do. He just stays there. Perfect. Okay, he's dead. Penetration of I7 lacking, yeah, just a little bit. That's true. Alright, let me do something. Okay, what next? Three TDs on the enemy side, 2 light tanks, a medium tank, okay. Very fast lineup here. And very dangerous if I do some mistakes. Nice. Ah, TVP, no. Oh, he's just pushing in there. But I can get a kill. Not too bad so far. It looks like TVP is safe. Please, no. Okay, nice. Maybe we can go forwards for the projector. Don't block me, 140. What are you doing? Ah! You cannot even shoot like that. Yeah, works out much better that way. Okay, let's aggress a little bit. Okay. Not too afraid of Projector anymore, as he's now down on hit points as well. Nah. Yep. Mine as well. Okay. I would love to see someone else take out the bad shit. I don't want to waste a shot onto him. Good. Oh, that was the wrong ammunition. Of course, I was meant to be an HE, not a heat. Sadly, I misclicked. Max shell loaded, maybe? Yeah, nice. And I blocked the Sheridan accidentally. Okay. BMG asking how often does the 9-hour stream? I do stream about 4 times a week. Yeah, every 2 days. Just usually taking a day off after I stream. But after that, I'm streaming again. Sometimes 2 days off, but yeah, just 3 to 4 times a week. But only on Twitch. On YouTube it is a lot less often. Because only if I'm just streaming some specific tanks, I'm considering to restream it to both platforms. Or the tournaments as well, also on Twitch and YouTube. Sheridan line good for beginners. Yeah, it's also not bad actually. Also quite a lot of fun with the big alpha gun and just being able to put on the sneaky shots. In the best case, you also know how to spot a little bit. But yeah, it's relatively easy to out-trade enemies. I'll just go for a sneaky first peek here. Not spotting anything yet. Oh, that's a Griller in the middle. Ah, and I bounce him. Of course. And he gets shot in. Yeah, I should maybe not do this here. Way too risky. Let's go somewhere else. Let's see where I can maybe put on some shots. Maybe? Nah. Not yet. I will move to the far left side. Okay. I was not too sure whether I could get spotted like this. Was actually lucky that I got my shot in. But I did not really want to aim in any longer than that. Nah. Ah. See. Yeah. Nice. Good that he got shut down that much already. Let's see, I can maybe just proceed behind the enemies. Sheridan's... Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. No! Well, I still got a shot in. Would have probably been the last one anyways. Good shot. Okay. Nee, Niki. Ich habe keine 181 Spiele gemacht. Das sind die letzten paar Tage. What next? Maybe Affy. Bobobawa. See you then. Thanks for watching. Where can I go? I will just start passively here and see if I can proceed to get aggressive then. TDs generally just have to be very careful. But especially this tank. Super vulnerable. Oh no. Medium camping? No one spotting Sheridan getting really aggressive already. And being spotted. No. Ah, nice. Nice. Not so nice. I mean, I'm spotted. I'm getting blocked as well. Oh no. Please, no. For real. This guy camping in a bush in a medium and then blocking us here. We already gained some good advantage though. We shut down nice. 7-1 shot and Sheridan. Please, just get back. Otherwise I'll go forwards. I will keep a safe distance to him now, because I will just have a long reload time again. Oh no. I don't like this. Yeah, he can easily kill me now. I mean, he will just go for the reload and kill me then. Let's just see if I can put out 3 more shots. Yeah, I don't get any help here. I don't want to go for the reload anymore. Ah, crap. Yeah. Bad timing with the TVP. Best TD would be Badger, but it's a premium tank, but otherwise for Tech Tree, E3. And unfortunately, please don't recommend 183. Okay, you're already saying it, you most uses TD, and many people like to go for the 183 here, but it is really the worst tank in the game actually, and everyone knows that, but people still play it a lot because it has really high alpha damage, but it's just not good at all. So either E3 or JAG E100 is also quite good. And JAG has the second highest damage in the game and a lot better accuracy than FE183. So if you want something like that, then just pick the JAG instead. For Tech Tree GGs, definitely this one would be the way to go. Why do you all want to circle? There's one light tank on the enemy side. Okay. I might have some shots onto B still. Let's hurry. Hurry up. Maybe. Ah, sad. Oh, nice. Okay. Couple of tanks spotted, so maybe I will just hold here. Enemies are going to come, that's for sure. And I'm having some good hull down position. I'm basically impenetrable like this. Yep. Ah, okay. Just in time. I was greedy for a shot onto the IS-8. He starts spamming HE because he's so desperate. Nah, come on. I don't really care about the bad shit anymore. I just want some damage here. Yep, that's it. Can already put away the iPad. Not getting any of the other ones here. Oh? Am I getting it? Nah, I don't want the crane on the back. I'm happy with this one. The E4 has a pretty nice, good camo on there. that I did not buy it. Let's also demonstrate Jack for one game. Generally, I don't like TDs too much because they're so slow. But let's go for a game. Actually, also a good map for me because it's relatively small and I can just find some targets more easily here. Okay, I would have loved to go for the medium side, but never mind then. Let's stick to the team. I can really not go alone. Number one rule, especially for TDs, but most other tanks as well. Just stick to the team, otherwise you're really going to struggle. If you're getting caught alone, then you're really having a bad time. And someone's right in front of me. Ooh, nice start. Someone's on B. So let's see if I can maybe shoot into that. Oh, Effie. Yep. I hope someone else can finish him. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Took a big hit here, but it's kind of worth it. I was just helping my team a lot there. Nice. I mean, not so nice, but it's fine, I would say. Let's hope I'm getting some help here. Ooh, close. I'm already at 4k. But struggling against the WZ here. Would rather shoot someone else who has more hit points. I still have FE42 and he was still very healthy. Nice. Captain Poop is his name, yeah. Ah, and the big last shot, yeah. Great. FV would not have hit half the shots. And would have gotten penetrated on every hit. How are they struggling to kill the damn medium there? But okay, never mind. Hey guys, some new people joining in here. Privyet, WoT Blitz. Alright, I will go for some medium again. I'm just, yeah, not in the mood of spamming TDs here. Okay, I will start out on the left side here. There's some pretty nice spot here. Where I do have a bush and can just overlook the map. Oh. I don't like this. I'm still unspotted, I think I will run. Uh-oh. No. No, 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 no. Oh, I hope I don't take another one, but yes, I do. Oh, awful start. Well, now I cannot do anything anymore. Maybe I can just sit here and still shoot into the corner if they are exposing themselves a little bit, maybe. But I don't have anyone spotting them, that's a big issue. And AMX is also coming. Maybe? Nice. Not so nice though, with the AMX. Ah, and that was bad. Often I don't like the corner, but still went for it. Recently I'm going for it a bit more often again. But this game was kind of showing why it's not always that great. I can get pushed out quite badly. I mean, another option would have been to just start here on the balcony, but it's basically the ruins here behind the CC. Just try to get some spots there and move in then. Master Blitz, I cannot tell. I will just play some games still, and I don't know. Probably not going to make it really long because I've already been streaming for how long? 3 hours now. Night cutter. Okay, oh. That's already Sheridan. No. I don't know, should I run? Getting some help though. Come on. Right, there was the enemy Badger just YOLOing over the hill. E100 moving in now. That's good. Nah. There we go. Yeah, just wanted to shoot down that T62 Leo because of the DPM that he has. Although it would have maybe also made sense to just shoot Sheridan. No! I think I'm unspotted again, yep. Come on. Give me some shots, please. Medium and light are dead, so maybe I can sneak up here. Although it's risky. I don't really want to get spotted just yet. Good. Krillin not paying attention. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Someone needs help there. Maybe he's reloading. Otherwise he shot at least twice. Some big rolls. But I really did not want to allow him to just reload again. I might have him. Let's just... Yep, perfect. Got a truck shot in. Let's hide behind the griller. Whoop, that's close. Alright, TP's dead. And I have him. Okay. I got quite close though. Hey Antonella. Oof. A sweaty game. I might want to push up at the start, although enemies have a batchet. That can be painful, but let's see. Okay, worked out. And if we just shot, actually I can just go for adrenaline, put out some more shots maybe. Looking good. Uh-oh. FE4-5 still there. But who spotted me? Okay. Good night, M-Man. Maybe it was Batchet spotting me. I don't know. That was not a hit. Cannot do too much here. But I also don't want to risk anything, so let's just stay here. Carefully shoot whenever I can. Getting flanked now? Okay. But I know about that. And I'm in perfect position to counter him. Yeah. Sooner or later he was going to peek. Nice, hiding again. Okay, nice. I don't really want to give up the position yet. Let's just wait for him to maybe do some mistake. He can still clip me quite easily. That's the issue. But he's absolutely trapped there. Okay, showdown will happen. Nah. How's he still alive? No, 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 no. Guys, just kill this guy. Ah, oh, TP missed him. And that AMX is still alive, I can't believe it. Sheridan, this is not healthy for you. Okay, finally. But I'm also a one-shot to the WZ there. Oh, nice. Okay, I have him. Gosh. They really don't want to make it easy. Maybe Progetto again. The last one was really not working out too nicely. Let's see if I can have some more luck this time. Alright, lots of mediums here on the field. 3 meds actually. 1 heavy tank only and 3 TDs. Those are going to camp and be really annoying then. We do have a medium more, but one of those is just flanking around, so yeah, all fine. I will just wait here. Wait for enemies to move in. Let's give them a while to move up. I don't want to get in too aggressive here. You know, you can easily get pushed down there. That's the issue. But I think we have enough tanks now. There we go, there's one. Okay, let's just reload the clip actually. Otherwise I would just take a shot of S2B, K91, etc. So I can just... That's a nice thing about Progetto. You can just reload again when you don't feel safe to peek out. You can then put out some better shots like this. Took 1 for putting out 3. Much better than just peeking out for 1 shot. And taking 3 in return. Yeah, you can see my teammates really just struggling a lot more there. They went aggressive. Just pressuring the enemies was absolutely correct. Was absolutely fine. But moving in then was too much. Just like this guy is going to regret this move there. Oh, okay, nice. Was pretty lucky though. We already have 2 caps. Yeah, then I won't take base A as well. Not needed. I mean, yeah, it's 1 anyways. Very likely. But what am I going to do now? I wanna still shoot them. Good. There's a bush behind this building here, and there's a bush over there. I cannot peek there, because enemies will outspot me. So, let's just wait here. Hello, Avi? No! I think, yeah, time's running out. I mean, we're oh, nice bounce of 183, but we're winning on points, yeah. Maybe last shot. Yeah, nice. Next roll even, perfect. Not drinking wine anymore. Yeah, sure. Let's see. 1. Two, nice. Let's just shoot the other one. Was not perfect, but yeah. Still pretty good tries. Took 1 for putting out 3 already. And that's the first medium gone. I will just go for the AP. Don't really save him heading this HE there. I mean, HEs are always a bit of a gamble. Nah, second shot almost reloaded. Griller. Oh. Nice eye roll. Where are the others so? They did not take any bases. Yeah, behind us. Could have also been the case that they were just camping. I mean, usually that's the case, but yeah. I just flanked the map without taking any bases here. They still have type somewhere. Yes, fire, nice. And type not shooting me, please. Okay, nice ending here. What next? Maybe this one. I'm seeing lots of mediums here. I think... am I going for the first spot even? Or just getting aggressive already? Uh-oh. That's not good. I hope I don't take a second one. Yeah, I'm fine, okay. But my team is really slow in this game. Would be great if we were just pushing on the right side. Generally the best move. Okay, they're focusing Jag right now, so I will just move up here. Whoop. Maybe truck? Yeah, nice. Let's get to help here. Of course, there was an opportunity of jumping onto him, but I really don't want to do that. I don't want to waste all my hit points. Might look fun, but I just still want to win this game, and it's not the one just yet. I don't know. He just shot. Okay. Back to the other side. 183 is still full life somewhere. I have no clue where he is. Probably also going to be behind us somewhere then. Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh. Did I hear Prime sub there? Imp Void just followed and subscribed at the same time. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome, and yeah, thanks. Thanks so much. That's trick. So what do we have here? Again, relatively light lineup, lots of mediums. I am always not too happy to see that, to be honest, because it means that games are really quickly done and might be super aggressive or just, I don't know. Those are often weird games. I'd rather have some heavy lineups where I can really use the information and run around a lot. Oh no! Of course they're standing in the open. Perfectly counter me. Ah! Gotcha. Okay. Oh. Come on, team, just do something, please. As if my team is just completely camping. I'm a one-shot to Sheridan now. Would actually be great if we were just pushing forwards over here. Ah, bad shot. I cannot really peek here. Sheridan to the right side, but also there's AM Max aiming at me from the left side. Nice. Come on, team, please decap. Oh, finally. I will just keep blind shooting this Sheridan. Maybe I hit him again and he would be down to a one-shot then. If not... Ah. Now he is finally. But I cannot do anything else, yeah? So it's kind of fine, actually. And now it's finally turning away. Nah, am I getting pushed? I think I am. No. Well, best try to stay alive here. So just run away. Ah, okay, I'm dead anyways, but yep, it was fine. I hope. Nice. Nice. I think I missed the last shot there, or bounced or WZ, so he's not a one-shot. We might still lose this. Don't peek, man. Don't. We just need to go in and kill him now. No, dude. Oh my gosh. And he's shooting heat. 7 years in the game, but shooting heat at the WZ. I mean, AP would have easily penetrated. Please, just don't engage him, just run away. Oh, OMG. All that they needed to do right now was FV needed to go, standard B needed to reload AP, shoot the track. Dude. Why is he shooting heat? And block the shot of FV. WZ would be long dead already if he was shooting AP. Come on now, please. Just Oh my. Just needed to shoot HE. Dude, that was so unnecessary to lose this. What on earth, man? Why on earth would you play heat only? Man. WZ has no armor at all and he uses heat, gets stuck in the track. And then pushes in while he's a one-shot. I don't know why. He even had the enemy tracked, just needed to shoot the second time. Well, never mind. Okay, let's go for the next one here and see. A lot of mediums once more. I'm not having much of an advantage here, but enemies have at least one tank on D. Nice. 140 overcommitted, I believe. We just need to go in and ignore the V4. Oh, don't... okay. Just go in on the right side, guys. It's not smart to ignore those. Just go, please. Go kill 140. Yeah, okay. Looking better now. Although I'm still not feeling safe about it. Nah, that's too risky. Nah. Oh, nice. Was a lucky one. We're nowhere close to winning yet. Oh, that was an entire 100 for one kill. Dude, team. We had 7 versus 6 people here on this side. And the team honestly managed to just lose 6 tanks for killing 1. Oh man. Unremarkably funny game, man. Welcome. I'm getting downvoted. Yeah, I'm getting downvoted by this guy. You can't tell me that he did not have any APs left. Nah. That was awful. FE maybe. EU is kinda dead anyway, so what makes you think so? Dead, huh? I think EU is as alive as it could be. It's just most active server at the moment. Yeah, I'm using iPad Air 2022. I'm just playing with 4 fingers on screen here, no whatever. Nah, okay. Oh, he did not spot me. Ah. Alright. Looks like enemies are all here, actually. Oh. Not a move you should be doing. Always... Oh, sorry. Always stay on the high ground. It makes things a lot easier to relocate and run away. I'll also adjust my position a bit to not be too low. Okay. No. Well, they still have another heavy somewhere. What is it? Conqueror. There he is, yeah.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Mine, please. Okay.
Armor is damaged.
Controller is PS4 expert pen. Okay, now I've Xbox pad. I've never heard of that, to be honest. But no, it's just an iPad. Maybe Leo. But I think I should also come to an end, actually. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. I'm getting a little bit tired. I think I'll just start out on the right side, try to get some crossfire and spots maybe. Can be a really nice move for light tanks or fast mediums. Okay, he's YOLOing him. He won. I'm surprised he did not get punished more than that, but yeah, there we go. Good job. No spots yet, so I can keep flanking a little bit. See if I can have some crossfire here. Oh mate, hopefully I'm unspotted still. Come out again. No! Maybe, I don't think it was a hit, but maybe it was. But nothing got spotted in front of me, so... Ah. Also there's TDP still. I still have to be a bit careful, to be honest. Because, you know, enemies are dangerous, especially the TVP. If he decided to push onto me, well, I might have to take a whole clip there. But right now I'm just really bullying the enemies here. We're still not really winning yet. So let's just still be a bit careful. Nah, gun. I think, yeah, with E4 going down there, I can now go in. There's still Kranwagen on 1k hit points or so in the back, and T57, of course. Oh, nice bounce. Oh. Okay, let's go. Nah. Oh. Oh, I get some high rolls there. 790 damage in 2 shots. Last shot, please. Yes. Okay, still got to 5k almost. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I will end here. Already been long enough. And also, yeah, I would like to just eat a bit still, get to bed done. And tomorrow there will be a grand finals. Finally. APA versus Rejects, and I was really not sure where it would go with Aqua versus APA. If I was to bet, I would have bet on Aqua. I kind of seem to have a small advantage, just being a bit more creative. But APA still managed to do some nice stuff today. It will be a huge struggle for them to beat Rejects. But Rejects also, with their aggression, may just bite their teeth out on the strats of APA and the safer lineups. We will see. APA today showed again that they are still capable of a lot. Rejects did so as well, definitely. Alright. Yeah, I'm quite excited for that already. So I will see you tomorrow then on the official channel of WoT Blitz. Yeah, you will find the link on the portal, of course. Beyond that, I would be happy to also see you again on Twitch here. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube still, Twitch is the main streaming platform. That's where all the fun happens. All the regular streams, like just like I'm playing right now. Although sometimes with a bit more energy, if I have not streamed for 4 hours already. So yeah. Also, we do have a pretty great Discord community, so feel free to join there. And it would be very nice to see you on there as well. And we do have lots of really helpful people, nice people on that Discord server as well. So thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow then. Goodbye. Oh, I just need to find the end screen. I'm using a different screen today, it's all different. Goodbye.